Oh man, it's a rainy one today, boys. Okay, so before we get into things, I need to address the elephant in the room, and that is that the channel recently hit 1,000 subscribers. I haven't mentioned it in the last 3 videos because everything that you're seeing right now is actually being recorded before Vlogmas has started, and as of yesterday, which was Wednesday, the channel didn't even have 1,000, and then we rolled it over yesterday afternoon. So thank you guys so much for all the support. It really does mean the world to me. For the last couple years, it's honestly just been kind of like a dream to have a YouTube channel that has 1,000 subs. Like, that's a significant amount of people. It might not seem like that much compared to all those crazy big YouTubers, but to me that is so many people. Like, it honestly makes me nervous to pick this camera up sometimes because I'm like, holy crap, there's 900 people out there, there's 1,000 people out there that are gonna be watching this. So thank you guys so much for the support, and let's get into today's video. These brackets that go inside the fender are such a pain because it's really hard to figure out how they fit in there. So if you have one of these, I recommend putting it in like this, going up, and then rotating it flat, and then sliding it over with your hand like this. Okay, so the stock bumper and all the hardware has been removed, so I'm gonna go ahead and mock this back up again to figure out if I did like a decent job with lining up the fiberglass. I might need to add more, or I might be able to start sanding. I'm really not sure, so we're gonna go ahead and find out. Alright boys, so as expected, there's way too much fiberglass on here, but the good thing is that it's super strong, so I'm just gonna work on sanding this down a little bit. I'm gonna try to leave a little bit of excess because I have a feeling that this black portion right over here where I didn't add any might be a little bit too short, but I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm gonna go ahead and start sanding. I'm probably gonna cut this initially because there's just like way too much right there. And this side, I added a little bit too much material right here to fill in the gaps, so I am gonna have to sand that down because I can't even really get this lip underneath the fender. There is quite a bit of sanding in my future. Okay guys, so I've been at this for about 20 to 25 minutes now. I've never sanded a body piece like this before, so I'm really not exactly sure what I'm doing, but I'm trying to get this as flat as I can. And what's interesting about having this little fiberglass patch is that you can kind of like take your hand and run it, and then once you feel the parts start to rise up, that's how you know where it needs to kind of sand down. But also, you have to kind of feel the body lines on the side because it's hard to see, but there's a body line that runs right here. So I'm trying to make that as smooth as possible. And then this surface is kind of at an angle. And then there's also another body line that runs down here and then goes kind of into this little cutout area. As for the top, I've got this pretty straight. There's a little bit of a rise right here, but this line is obviously way straighter than it was before. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the bumper around and work on the other side. And then I'm gonna mock it back up on the car again and see what else I need to do. Alright, so here's a progress update for you guys. The passenger side of the car is coming along really well. This body line looks really good all the way up until here. There's a little bit of a gap that I eventually want to fill in because that was the whole idea with adding this material, but I should have added a little bit more to the left side. I'm actually kind of glad that that didn't fill in because I want this still to kind of wrap around here. Kind of hard to show, but there's like a curve right there, and I think that would look really good if it kind of curved over and then filled in this little area. The part that I added is pretty straight. It's almost at the level that I want, and I think I need to add a little bit more here, but as you can see, this isn't pushed all the way onto here yet. because the driver's side is it's a little bit worse. So I added a little bit too much material right here, which is fine because it's always easier to just cut it out than to have to add more. So what I'm gonna do to make sure that these are as close as possible is I'm gonna actually make a template of this side. I'm gonna trace it and then I'm gonna put it on top of this and trace it out. That way I can get them to look identical on both sides and they should match up a lot better, because right now this side just looks way different than that side and I'm starting to lose sight of the body lines and it's kind of starting to scare me. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the template to try to make them as exact as possible. To make this template, I'm actually going to be using a Thanksgiving card that I got from my grandma and grandpa. I love you guys, but the Thanksgiving season is over and I really need it. I figured this is the best way that I can get use out of this card, because I'd like to think that I could collect these cards and set them up, but I really don't. They just sit and then they end up in the recycling. So I love you guys. I'm going to use this card to help me out with my project. So shout out to my grandparents for sending me this lovely card. It's a good card too. Like, look at that. Super festive. Looks hella nice. But yeah, I'm going to use it for this project. Alright boys, so it's been a few hours. I haven't picked up the camera a bit because I didn't want to just bore you with endless sanding time lapses, but this is how far I've gotten tonight. The passenger side of the car is looking pretty good. I need to fill in that little gap over there. It's pretty much where I want it, right here in the middle, but then over here I need to fill in this gap a little bit more too. And then I want to add a little bit to this kind of like sloping part that goes in front of the headlight, because I want it to be pretty flush. It doesn't have to be like right up against it, but I want it to be closer than that. And then this side, kind of the same story. I got this part all sanded out, so it's pretty much exactly how I need it. I might need to take a little bit more right there because it's kind of touching a little metal bracket. But as you can see, it slides in pretty dang close to where it needs to be. So I might need to do some micro adjusting, but it's pretty good. And then I need to add a little bit more material in the middle. I actually sanded this off, so I should have just left some. That was kind of dumb on my part, but it's actually not too hard to add a little bit, so it's not the end of the world. And then same scenario here. I got this fitment pretty good up here. I want to add a little bit to the bottom so that way it's a little more flush, but that's a pretty minor detail. The main thing is just down here. And on this, I have the hardware holes drilled on the top so that I can hold the bumper kind of in place. This one, I drilled the hole a little bit too big, so that was kind of stupid. I'm gonna have to refiberglass that hole so that way I can drill a new one. But other than that, things are actually kind of going pretty good. This side's bumper fitment, it's a little bit weird. Basically, when this is all said and done, I'm gonna have to kind of pull this outward and then add a little bit to the top to fill in that gap, because I want to kind of close off this body line. It's kind of a common thing on these S197s to have like really bad bumper fitment. So I'm gonna like make sure that this lines up exactly where I want it. And I'm gonna add another thin layer of fiberglass to the top of this to try to counteract this bad fitment up here. The last thing I'm gonna do tonight is just add on more fiberglass and then let it sit and set overnight. I was gonna try to get this video done today so I can make another one tomorrow, but since I'm still kind of ahead, I'm gonna make the next 2 days into one video. So by the time Vlogmas starts, I'll be 4 videos ahead. So everything you're seeing now will probably come out on like Tuesday, but I'm filming this on Thursday, so it's a little bit strange, but that's the only way I could manage making this many videos. Alright boys, it's kind of hard to get a good angle, but I've created this mold right here to try to like build up this a little bit to kind of fill in the gap that'll be on the passenger side headlight. And then I'm just adding another layer of this to kind of fill in this hole. I'm probably going to put some more on top of this once this dries, because I was having a problem with this mold kind of falling down. And then I've just added some fiberglass to the back side of this because I'm going to sand this down and try to get it super flush with the headlights. Kind of the same story on this side, although the hole wasn't quite as bad over here. This is coming together nicely. This one actually stayed up a little bit better, which is nice. but I might actually add another layer just to make sure that it stays attached. Other than like small little details, I'm pretty much done for tonight. I'm covered in fiberglass, dust, and dirt and grime, so if any of you guys are thinking about doing this yourself, maybe consider other options because this is definitely worth paying somebody to do.
The next day.
Okay guys, so it's now the next day and I haven't actually been able to go into the garage yet because my roommate is doing laundry right now. So before we start working on the bumper again, I don't want to bore you guys too much with all the just like sanding time lapses. So we're actually gonna go and get breakfast. Now, I want a breakfast that's like gonna be healthy, you know, something nutritional. Yeah, can I get 3 sausage egg McMuffins? Alright, I'm back from McDonald's. Unfortunately, they don't have breakfast 24 hours anymore, which kind of sucks, but Jason's here now. So we're gonna get working on the bumper. I think we're just ready to start sanding it. I went ahead and added in the layers here that I needed, so it's all built up exactly how I wanted it to be. And I don't want to bore you guys with too much just like sanding time lapses, so I'm gonna try to crank this out real quick before we test fit it onto the bumper. That always feels so cool to put this on. It's really comfortable. Like, I've never had a mask that I actually enjoyed wearing. Like this, I wore it to a Zoom class and I deadass wore it the whole day. I wore it through the entire class.
Tomorrow.
Boys, I've been working on this for a couple days now. So much for being ahead on Vlogmas because now there's only a couple days until this video needs to come out. That's okay because I've gotten it really close to how it needs to be. So there's still a couple small imperfections and little things that I'm gonna have to go through and fill in, but I'm gonna need to wash it first to get all the little dust out of these holes so I can fill them in. This is pretty close to my final fitment. It's gonna need to come in a little bit more right here, but this body line is following underneath the headlight really well. I want to add a little bit more material right there, but then it's really flush all the way up to here. It comes off the headlight a little bit just by the nature of the design. That's okay. Probably won't add more at the top of this. I'm not really worried about that. Same story on the other side. This bumper fitment is really close to how I want it. There's a little bit of excess material right here. Some minor sanding I need to do, but this body line underneath the headlight is really smooth. It's exactly how I want it. And then same situation here, very flush all the way up to the top. And there's a tiny little gap right there, but I honestly don't think I'm gonna worry about that. This side came out a lot smoother than the other side. Main problem I'm having with this side is trying to keep this kind of tucked in here, but I'm probably not going to show much more sanding and adjusting on camera just because there's a ton of other mods I want to do too, and this is kind of just taking up a ton of time and I don't really want to bore you guys. I mean, if you guys don't mind it, definitely leave a comment and let me know. I just think that I can move on from the sanding for now. I'm definitely gonna have to come back to it, but for now, we're gonna move away and do some other things. But I think that's gonna wrap this one up. So if you guys like today's video, make sure you leave a like down below. Consider subscribing for more car content, and I hope you guys are enjoying Vlogmas. Peace out and dream big.